Elvis is just is a funny character.
He's funny. He's straightforward with people.
I mean, he's very witty and awesome.
He's the best guy ever. Pranking people. Yeah, the phone taps are seriously hilarious. I can't even breathe. Everyone's just awesome.
Elvis Duran.
I just love you guys.
And the morning show.
Hey, so Froggy is in Jacksonville, and we can see him on the monitor, but he doesn't know we're talking to him. We're trying to get his Froggy!
Frogger.
Froggy, I'm waving my arms. Froggy! He's just he's staring at a computer. Froggy!
Froggy!
Froggy! Froggy!
Froggy!
Hey, buddy!
Should I call him on
We're
speaker?
waiting.
No, let's see how long he goes until he notices.
What's going on?
Froggy!
Froggy!
Froggy! Froggy!
Froggy!
Oh, wait, he's looking around. He's looking at monitors.
Hello.
Hello.
Look, if all of us wave at the same time.
Froggy! Froggy!
It's a documentary.
Froggy! No, he's scratching his head. Froggy!
Froggy!
How long does it take to get
Does
Froggy?
he not have us on the camera?
Is he clowning us right now?
He's clowning us. No,
he'd be smiling.
No, he knows that we're here. He's doing other stuff. Froggy! Hello!
Froggy!
Hello.
I like that we're yelling.
He's staring at his Zoom screen. Hello.
Froggy!
He's obviously
Oh, no,
not.
Hands up!
no, he's on his laptop. He's typing something. Froggy! We're moving our hands up and down.
Oh, he just texted.
What did he say?
What did he say?
My connection dropped and it can't reconnect.
Okay, fine.
All right, you want to call him? Hang on.
Sorry. All that time trying to get Froggy. Thank God it wasn't an emergency.
Thank God.
Hold on. Hello.
Dropped. It won't reconnect.
We've been trying to get your attention for 5 minutes, just screaming and waving our hands.
I saw Gandhi waving her arms. I'm like, I should text Nate.
All right. Well, hey everyone, we can get on with our day. We found Froggy.
All right, Frog.
Okay, bye.
Oh, my goodness.
It'll win, but it will eventually connect.
Okay, bye. All right. Oh, the phone's ringing. It's Evan. Oh, I got good news from Evan here. Evan is from Levittown, PA. How you doing, Evan?
I'm great. How are you?
We're great. We heard a rumor, and we love it when we hear rumors and texts from our friends that say what you're about to say. Tell everyone the rumor.
So I put my 2 weeks in, and today's my last day at my job.
Okay.
Yeah, congratulations.
Not a rumor. It's fact. He's leaving his job. So you put 2 weeks in. Did they let you serve out the 2 weeks?
Yeah, I'm actually at the job now.
Okay. Well, this is good news because sometimes when people say we're leaving in 2 weeks, they say, no, get your stuff and get out now.
Yeah.
So obviously this is a good situation. You know?
Yeah, no, they're still trying to get me to stay.
Oh, that's good.
Well, God, we're at the last minute. You know, do you think they'll come in with a last minute raise?
Most probably. I mean, my director's supposed to meet with me today.
Wow. So wait, you gave 2 weeks notice. Today's the last day, and you're up against the wall, and they're like, we got to bring him in. We got to save him. What? Yeah, Froggy, what?
I have a question. Are you going to leave behind any bombshells if things don't go well today?
I have one thing that could probably shake it up, but I think I'll
tell us.
You can tell us.
No, don't tell us.
We
Don't
won't
tell us. Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
Okay, tell us.
Hey, would you stay if they offered you a buttload of money?
Unfortunately, no. Because I got a job in behavioral health tech, which is what I'm going to my master's for.
Okay.
So
you're going to go no matter what. So, a lot of people leave jobs because they're dissatisfied with either management or the career. They don't like that sector, which sounds like you want to go into another one that's more fitting with your degree. But you're not that. You actually are happy there, but you'll be happier on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, I'd say I'm a little bit in between. I definitely need to get out. The job's a very, very stressful job because it's loss prevention in Philadelphia. So
Lots of loss in Philly.
Yikes.
I don't know what that
yeah,
means.
so it's a rough one. So it's just time for me to move on. I'm going to school for clinical mental health counseling, so hopefully this new job will get me somewhere towards that.
Okay, so Evan, in very broad terms, general terms, what was the bombshell that you were going to drop?
A certain high-up person was constantly coming on to me, and it made me uncomfortable because when they found out I was leaving, they didn't take the hint that I said no 3 times, and they still tried to make something happen.
I love it. Okay, name names.
Don't name names.
I can't name names because they're going to know. They will listen to this most likely.
Oh, nice.
Well, you know what? It's uncomfortable if someone hits you on the job. I mean, ask Nate.
Well,
every day.
Man, what's that like?
Well, okay.
Well, the problem is they're regional HR.
Now, okay.
Well.
So is this a person you would be with if you didn't work together, or just never?
No, I told them straight up I just wasn't into them, and they apparently thought it was because we worked together, which it wasn't.
Oh, no.
Well, for whatever reason, it's time to move on with that. Well, look, I'm hoping you get hit on in the next job. It's always nice to have people hit on you. It's uncomfortable.
You want a familiar environment.
Yeah. You did the right thing, because dating somebody in the office, no bueno. Don't do it. It is bad mojo. Stop it, Gandhi.
Yeah, I agree.
He's making a face at me right now. You don't want to date somebody in the office. Trust me on that one.
Wait, what about just making out with them?
You don't want to do that either.
Yeah. No, don't do that.
You don't want to do that.
Oh.
And here's the thing, as far as relationships go, not just doing them. It's rough enough to have a relationship with them at home.
Yeah.
And then you add work time with them.
Oh.
I know a lot of people in relationships and work with each other. They say it's great. I just don't know.
You remember when Scary dated that girl?
Oh, please.
Is that the one that you did in the bathroom?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, so it was fun for the moment because we had extracurricular time, in the studio area.
In the bathroom.
This is 25 years ago, folks. 30 years ago. But I will say one thing. You don't crap where you eat, because it ended badly, and then we had to be on separate sides of the building. It was never the same again. So, no.
But you crap where you have sex.
No.
You just said that.
Physically. Oh, okay. In that case, yes, because we did stuff in a bathroom. But that was a long time ago.
I know, but that was a dirty men's room, and the floor hadn't been mopped in a long time. It was
We
the
had
weekend.
no choice.
How you get MRSA.
We had no choice.
Control yourself.
That radio station building had tons of nooks and crannies.
How do you know about those nooks and crannies?
It had a room with a couch in it that I refused
No, I tell you, Z100 back then in Secaucus?
Secaucus.
Lots of places to hide there. No, there was. No, I never had sex in Secaucus. No one had sex in Secaucus. No, but the reason why you did it in the bathroom is because you were running like American Top 40 in the studio across the hall. You couldn't go that far.
Right.
So you're like, okay, Casey Kasem's counting down the hits. We got to get over here right now.
I was on a short leash.
Well, why couldn't you case them?
You banged it up between songs 9 and 7.
Why couldn't you just wait till you went home?
I had a long distance dedication. What? No.
My bad.
I couldn't know because that was our time, because I lived at home and she lived at home. So we both lived with our parents. So it's like that was our time to like kind of do it.
The men's room.
So romantic.
On the floor.
I certainly wasn't going on the Jock Lounge couch. That was
No, you could boil it, make tea out of it.
Whisper into Gandhi's ear what you did. You can't say it on the air. Remember what you did in the bathroom?
Oh, no. I'm not going to.
Come here. I want to know.
Okay, guys, we still have Evan on the phone here. We're being kind of rude. Evan, see,
All's good. I like it.
This is why you should never do things with people at work, and you made the right decision.
Yeah. Never let you live it down.
Yeah, right?
All right, but look, the bottom line here is you put your 2 weeks in, and you are now chasing your dream. You're going to go work in a job that really is what you're excited for, what you've been studying for. So good for you. Congratulations. A lot of people listening right now are going, wow, I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
You can if you will. Try.
Thank you.
Good for you, Evan.
It's scary, but it's nice to do. It's just you have to make the leap while you can.
Yeah, for sure. Make that leap.
All right, Evan, look, thanks for listening to us. Best of luck in the new job.
I'm sorry,
okay?
can I just say one thing?
You can say whatever you want.
All right. I just want to say, I've been listening to you guys since I was in middle school, which was 15, 20 years ago now. And I used to listen with my mom, and I listen to you guys all the time. And it's always nice to hear you, because when my mom passed away, I still get to hear you guys and everything. Is a good memory there.
Oh, Evan,
and hearing Danielle and the way she is with her kids is just, it's awesome.
Oh,
and you know what? And here's to your mom. Cheers. Cheers in heaven.
Cheers.
And the fact that she was open-minded enough to let you listen to this filth. Sound like a cool mom, Evan. That's why you're a cool guy. Thank you for listening to us, Evan. It's a pleasure to speak with you.
Thank you.
All right, good luck to the next job. Break a leg.
Waking up in the morning.
Right now.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. If you love the Morning Show, it's a good idea to follow our socials.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
At Elvis Duran Show.
Follow them today.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
All right, here we go. Got to do the horoscopes. You know how much I love these. Gandhi, Danielle, let's go.
All right, if you celebrate a birthday today, May 26th, you are celebrating with Scott Disick, Stevie Nicks, and Lenny Kravitz. Happy birthday, everybody.
Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah. Gemini, say exactly what you mean today. People are listening closely and mixed signals will backfire fast. But your day's an 8.
Hey, Cancer, somebody close to you needs advice but doesn't know how to ask. You're going to pick up on it first. Say something. Your day's a 9.
Leo, people are paying more attention than usual and not all of it is positive. Adjust the attitude before it costs you. Your day's a 6.
Hi, Virgo. You're being asked to do more than your share again. It's time to say you can't keep covering for other people. Your day's a 6.
Libra, a friend wants more than you can offer and it's hard to ignore. You have to acknowledge it eventually. Your day's a 5.
Scorpio, somebody isn't being as honest as they think they are. You see right through it. Your day's an 8.
Fellow Sagittarii, plan something, a trip, a night out, anything. You need something to look forward to that isn't just get through the week type of stuff. Your day is a 10.
Capricorn, balancing work and personal life is starting to slip. Something has to give and it shouldn't be you. Your day's an 8.
Aquarius, someone is trying to tell you how to handle a situation they don't understand. Just ignore it and move on. Your day's a 7.
Pisces, stop stressing over something you can't control. It's not helping. And honestly, it's wasting your energy. Your day's a 7.
Aries, don't be surprised if someone from your past pops back up. This one has strings attached, so pay attention. Your day's a 9.
Hey, Taurus, you've been trying to please everyone and it's not working. Shift that energy back to yourself for once. Your day's a 9, and those are your Tuesday morning horoscopes.
Danielle over the weekend got a little too excited watching someone get arrested at a gas station. I mean, and your sons were like, come on, Mom, let's just get out of here. And you're like, no, let's watch. What happened?
I was with my youngest in the car, and we were at the gas station, and I see two police cars kind of like barricade another car in, and I see the guy with no shirt on, barefoot, outside at the gas pump, and then his girlfriend comes out. I think it was his girlfriend or his, wife, whatever. And
Did she have shoes on?
No, I don't think so. And she was, and they were yelling at each other, and I'm standing there going, oh my gosh, this is like a TV show. And the kids are like, really? I'm like, my youngest is like, really, Mom? What are you doing? I'm like, let's just pull around and see. He's like, no, we don't pull around and see. I'm like, yes, we do.
Didn't like a moment of watching this, didn't you think maybe, what if a gun comes out and then you're in the crossfire? I mean, I would get the hell out of it.
I probably should have thought that, but at that point, I did not.
With your kids in the car and everything, I don't know.
That is correct. I probably should have thought that, but I didn't. But I was like, oh my gosh. And then he got cuffed and taken away.
I mean, was it a struggle or did he go peacefully?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say there was some alcohol involved, and he went peacefully, didn't even know what was happening. So.
Hey, you know what? I got to be honest, and I'm not trying to profile anyone here, but if I'm at the gas station and I see people walking around with no shoes on, I try to stay away from them.
Yep. Yeah. Exit stage left.
I stayed in my car. I mean,
Right.
Yeah, I did.
I like you pulled around for a better view.
I did.
Now, had I been at that gas station when Brittany went into the bathroom with her shoes off, I would have been okay with that.
Oh, man.
What's up there, Nate?
Okay, I just want to say I've tested the no shirt, no shoes, no service rule.
Oh, have you?
And I have gotten service without a shirt on. I just want to say that.
Oh.
Why would you do? Where were you?
I didn't even realize it. So it was back when I was in college and I was home for summer, and I was cutting the grass at my parents' house, and I was all sweaty, so I took my shirt off, right? And then the lawnmower runs out of gas, so I have to run down to the gas station to get some gas for it, and I go in to pay for it. And the guy looks at me and says, you should have something on, but I'll take care of you anyways. And I didn't even realize I wasn't wearing a shirt. My chest was glistening.
I hate you.
What? It was glistening from sweat. And he still served me. He still took care of me. So I'm just going to say.
Yes.
Has it ever happened to you, Gandhi? Have you ever gone in to buy some gas without a shirt on?
Not one time in my whole life. And you know me, I always have shoes on at other places because, do you know what's on the ground?
Exactly.
Yeah, hookworm or something. Get out of here.
Oh, gross. Yes, Gary.
What if you're wearing a shirt and shoes but no pants? Will you get served?
I don't think there's a rule against that.
No, there's
no doesn't say it.
Like no underwear, like your dinger's hanging out?
Yeah, exactly. You're Donald Ducking it, right. You just you got a shirt but no pants.
Well, I think the law covers that side of the outfit.
Yeah, there is that.
Public indecency.
I know. For me, though, and my favorite dad joke, if I walk into a business with no shirt on, they'll give me a ticket for littering. It's like,
stop.
Oh, God, my titties are so big. Anyway.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
I wish I could say that. You're lucky.
You can't. Only guys can say it. It's this unfair world we live in.
I tell you what, though, folks, that's bloody nice.
Oh, yeah. Best time of the day. Ooh.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Good morning.
Elvis Duran
Dear God, what's this woman doing?
and the morning show.
I've got an idea.
Yes.
What's that? Let's go around the room.
Great idea.
Thank you, Nate. Hey, Gandhi, what's going on with you today?
So I love animals, and I follow all these pages that have random animal facts, and I just wanted to share some of them with you.
Yes.
Maybe you've already heard of this, but act like you haven't. Did you know?
I didn't know that.
Did you know what the Brazilian wandering spider does?
What does the Brazilian watering spider do?
Wandering. If it bites you, it can cause an erection that lasts for up to 4 hours.
All right.
4 hours. You just have to get bitten by the spider, Froggy.
Okay.
Did you know?
Do they have to bite your wiener?
I don't think so. I think it's just if
Okay,
you get
go ahead.
bitten.
Go ahead.
These are great questions. I should dive further down the rabbit hole.
Okay.
Did you know female ferrets can die from not getting laid? And female octopi, however you would want to say that, they strangle and eat males who annoy them when they aren't in the mood.
Good.
I love it. These animals are just amazing.
Okay. Which male member of our show would be strangled, killed by the octopi first?
Scary.
Hey.
I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing.
Froggy's a close second.
I know Scotty's in the running, too.
Scotty's a close third.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Froggy, what's up with you today?
Dude, I found this. So I'm not a fan of yogurt whatsoever. I found this brand of yogurt called Too Good. It's TOOGOD. G-O-O-D. The Madagascar vanilla. This is not an ad. It tastes like cake batter. It is the best tasting yogurt I've ever eaten in my whole life, and it has no sugar and low calorie. It is so good. Try it out. Tastes like eating cake batter.
Wow.
You know what? The best vanilla in the world comes from Madagascar.
Well, that's what it's called. Madagascar vanilla. Strawberry's pretty good too, but it's no Madagascar vanilla.
What's the name of it again? Good what?
Too Good. TOOGOOD. Too Good.
I'm in. Thanks for the tip. Hey, Scary,
welcome.
what's up with you?
I went hungry the other night. I ordered food. The delivery never showed up. It just says prepping your order. 90 minutes later, I call the restaurant, and the guy goes, oh, yeah, there's a bag sitting here. It's been here for about 60 minutes. No one came to pick it up. So they got the order. They made the food. And then no one came to pick up my food.
So what'd you do?
I said, I'll pay you money. I said, just bring it over here. I'll heat it up in the microwave. He goes, we're closing, man. I got to throw this away. So it was late. And then I got nothing for it from the app other than a refund on the food. But hello, I went starving. I never had my dinner.
Starving?
Yeah, you don't look starving.
He could have died.
I don't. No. They owe me friggin' credit. They owe me at least a $50 gift card.
Well, you should complain.
$50.
Because even is not even. This is one of those moments in my mind
You're
where
right.
just
You're right.
You're right. I'm
You're
right.
absolutely right. Here's the problem with food that's never delivered. You sit there and anticipate it for so long.
Yeah.
And then you just start getting irritated. I'm going to wait a little longer because I've waited this long. I've invested this much wait time, and it never gets there.
And then it went from prepping your order and then the app closed it out and it says, enjoy your order.
Well, they owe you. They owe you.
They do.
Tell them
They
you're
do.
diabetic and could have died.
I said, let me speak to the manager.
Oh, my
He
God.
said, there's nothing the manager can do.
Well, it's not the restaurant's fault. It's the delivery
No, it's
person.
delivery.
For sure.
It's the delivery app's fault. Yes.
Exactly. Hey, Danielle, what's up?
All right, so I ordered from Instacart the other day, and I got a jar of pasta sauce. Now, when it got the pasta sauce, you know the little thing in the middle that is kind of like, shows you if it's sealed?
Yeah,
it was already popped. The button was
Oh,
popped.
no, you don't like it pre-popped.
Okay, so there you go. So that was my question. So it was pre-popped, and I was like, I don't know. Maybe it was just an accident. Do I use it? Do I eat it? I decided to be cautious, and I threw it away.
Good.
Thankfully, the app actually gave me a credit. But my question was, would it have been okay to eat it? And I guess by your reactions, I got my answer.
No, it's no longer sealed, therefore it's pre-popped.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, absolutely
No,
not.
you need to be popped.
Okay.
If you know what I'm saying. Hey, Nate, what's up with you?
What's your favorite dinosaur around the room? Everybody have a favorite dinosaur?
I do.
What's yours?
Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus?
Yeah.
Danielle?
A T-tops.
Okay, Triceratops, yes.
I'm a Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus,
Yeah.
okay.
Stegosaurus.
My favorite has vacillated back and forth between the Brontosaurus and the Triceratops.
Okay.
Ooh, the Brontosaurus. Now there's a race now.
Yeah, but I was asking this question because I saw the dinosaur with the longest name. It is the Micropachycephalosaurus.
I don't think I'm familiar with that one.
I'm not either. I just learned
You
about
have a
it.
picture?
Right here. You want to see? It's a
Yes.
Micropachycephalosaurus right there.
God,
Okay.
they look familiar.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I think we used to work with him.
Pictures
So anyway.
of dinosaurs piss me off
Why?
because we have no idea what they look like.
I know.
True.
No idea. They could have been furry.
Yeah.
They could have been fluffy. They could have had feathers. They could, when you look at the skeleton of a rabbit, it looks terrifying. And that's what they're finding, just a skeleton, and then they just assume this is what it looked like.
They just add their own meat.
Yeah, it was probably like a bunch of big birds.
Exactly. Thank you, Gandhi.
But we need something. But as long as you know, this may not be exactly how it looked.
For sure.
You're good.
Yeah.
Our special guest, Scotty B, is here. Hi, Scotty.
Hey there.
What's up?
So I saw something the other day that was shocking to me, and I'm wondering if maybe you could let me know if you think that it's theft or not. I was at a local convenience store near my house, and I was making coffee at the little coffee bar there, and a guy came over, opened up a brown bag that I guess he purchased there, took out a package of Grandma's cookies, and went to the coffee bar and took a cup and just poured himself a cup of milk. And started drinking milk at the coffee bar.
Oh,
Two of them. He drank 2 cups of milk at the coffee bar, threw the cup away, and walked out the door. Like, is that okay?
Well, of course, I don't think it's okay. Do you think it's okay?
I don't think
know.
But what goes through the mind of someone who thinks it's okay? You think it's okay, Gandhi?
No, I'm trying to think because obviously they leave the milk out for anyone to get at any moment.
It's the
So if
honor
it
system,
wasn't,
right?
yeah. I don't know. I guess it's like the same thing as someone taking a fountain drink for the water glass. I don't know.
I guess it's like a Fixin's bar at the old Roy Rogers, you know? I mean, there's stuff there. You could just take it, I suppose.
Did he? And he didn't pay for coffee or anything.
He didn't pay for coffee, but he must have bought stuff there because he had cookies in the bag. And he just drank 2 cups of milk and left.
Cookies do need milk.
They do.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I start doing that, well, again, I know my daughter goes and she'll take marshmallows out of the thing. She just eats the marshmallows.
Oh, gross.
Oh, so your daughter's a thief.
Well, no, because
Why
I'm...
is your daughter a thief and this guy's not a thief?
Well, because I'm purchasing and making a coffee. She's just eating the topping.
As far as the milk goes and the cream and stuff, I think it's an unwritten rule that's for the coffee.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you don't take a whole cup. Yeah, well, if you're Nate, you do, but you just put a little.
I thought that was interesting. I never thought of that, nor have ever seen that before.
Yeah.
Hey, are these AI-generated films or videos? Are these AI-generated videos when we see these big old people going up to the all-you-can-eat buffet and just eating everything out with a spoon?
Yes.
I think a lot of them are, yeah.
It's everywhere.
But I think it really happens, though.
You think it happens? I'm sure it happens. But do a search for AI-generated big-ass people eating food with their spoons out of a buffet. Get back to me on it.
Okay.
It's actually hilarious.
I'm going to look it up.
Maybe the ones with the shovels are fake.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, lady.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Are we even on? Are our microphones turned on?
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
So, I learned something about producer Sam. She's not in the room, is she? Good.
No.
She was talking about this. I believe I've read it on social media somewhere. She likes to have, and she says not in a sexual way. She likes to have little nibbles taken out of her back.
Oh. I could see that.
Maybe not taken out. That makes it sound like
Right.
flesh comes off. No. She likes it when Will bites her back.
Oh.
How can that not be sexual? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can see it being like playful. Like a playful bite.
But little love bites wouldn't turn you on. I would think it would turn you on.
I'm getting turned on just thinking about it. Anyway. But Scary says something that he and his girlfriend do is they talk like babies with each other. They have baby talk.
Oh.
Do you?
Only in our most private moments, and nobody has ever heard it except the two of us.
Well, we all agree that's so far from sexual.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a sexual thing. We're just kind of, it's like
It's
pillow
definitely
talk.
not.
Like, we talk like kids.
I would love to hear it.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I'm sure she's thrilled
I'm going
right
to apologize
now.
in advance to my girlfriend.
Poor Robin.
No.
Was it like, I'm hungry. You hungry? Yeah. Let's get some food.
I'm going to
Oh
die.
my God. I'm sorry. That's awesome.
That's how we live for the two of us. That's just a thing that we have, and nobody else knows that.
Well,
Yeah,
now we
I
do. Now we do.
Does anybody else run around slapping each other's privates and stuff like that? Because that's what Sheldon and I do.
Oh,
You do?
God.
Oh yeah, like
Well,
he'll be talking to me and he'll be saying something, and at the same time I'll put my hand forward and grab his stuff, and he'll be like, "What? Will you stop? Will you stop?" Or he'll go and he'll grab my boob while I'm running past the
Oh,
house,
yeah.
and we just start cracking up laughing at each other. Just so stupid.
The boob grab is great. Brandon still has done the thing a couple times where he tries to lift me up with one arm, but he does it by like right under the crotch, like grabbing right under there. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Like he's picking up a bowling ball or something?
Yes.
That's not good.
There's also a lot of wedgies and the pulling down of the pants, so these are fun.
I bet Froggy and Lisa do that all the time. Froggy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did we?
I've been choking. No, I'm sorry. I got something stuck in my throat a second ago. I thought I had to give myself the Heimlich maneuver. I couldn't get it out.
Oh my God.
really?
Geez.
Okay,
It's stuck in my windpipe.
We'll come back to you later. Then. Hey,
I'm good now.
Don't you love when an old bank becomes a restaurant? This is my thing. I love it with those. When they build a bank, think about the old school banks. All financial institutions were built in a way to make you feel as if you could not penetrate the front door. Right. They wanted to make you feel your money was safe. Mm-hmm. Like big, huge, 20-foot steel doors and big columns, and you walk in. It looks like, this place is going to keep my $45 very safe. And then you see in the back the big vault.
Oh, I love the vault.
Well, then one day that bank goes boobs up. It's no longer around, and it turns into a restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love those places.
Yeah.
But then there's the other thing. Like when a Pizza Hut turns into a dry cleaning place. You definitely see the architecture of the old Pizza Hut, but now, it has a drive-through where you can pick up your laundry.
Yeah.
It's just when they build these places, they build them, they have a style guide. If Pizza Hut builds a building, it has to look like a Pizza Hut, right?
Yeah.
There's no way to get away from that look. It's always going to be a Pizza Hut in my mind. Do you guys have any places you know of that used to be something else, and you can still tell it used to be that?
Yeah. In Boston, there's a club that used to be a jail. So it has all of these little cells where you can just sit and pop bottles, but people used to be locked up there. So it's very weird, but kind of fun.
Wow.
Wow. In Scranton, where they filmed The Office, or where it's based on, they have an old train station, which is now a hotel, and it is the most gorgeous hotel. And when you're sitting in the lobby, you picture all the people coming through the train station, and all the doors are still there, and it's so beautiful.
Cool.
There's a restaurant in the South called The Gray. It used to be a Greyhound bus station that was built back in the days where they actually had a waiting room for people who were black. So what they decided to do was stir that into the current design because it's a piece of history, right? And of course the chef, she's just incredible. But they wanted it to tell a story of days gone by. Oh. Thank God we're not in those days anymore, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And look up The Gray. I forget if it's in Charleston. I don't know. Look it up. It's a restaurant I'm dying to go to because they didn't want to erase the stories that were in this lobby of this old Greyhound bus station. I find it fascinating.
Oh,
yes, Scotty
cool.
B.
There's a great website called notfoolinganybody.com, and it has all these restaurants that used to be restaurants that aren't anymore. Like if you look in the Zoom room, that used to be an Arby's, but they just call it Hat Creek now because they didn't want to change the sign out front.
Oh, so they still use the Arby's hat.
Yeah, but it's just a different place, and they just changed it to shape, to fit in the hat.
Well, you can always tell an IHOP, like the old IHOP designs. Like there's a place on Long Island. It used to be an IHOP. Now it's a real estate office. Yeah, how can you can't mix those up.
Right.
Yeah.
I bet it still has syrup dripping down the walls.
I think there's one in Colorado. I don't know exactly where, but it's an old airplane that they have taken and gutted, and you can go eat inside that airplane now, which is so cool too.
There's a pizza place around here. It was an old trolley car, and they gutted out the trolley car, and it's like a little pizzeria. It's so cool. Yeah.
The Gray, by the way, is in Savannah. And Mashama Bailey, who is the chef there, was originally from Savannah, and she always grew up with her, eating her grandma's cooking. She left, studied everything culinary arts wise, and went back, and now she's the chef at this incredible restaurant. And I want to go there. A former Greyhound bus depot. I love that. See, this is the world we're living in. You buy a piece of real estate, you want to turn it into a retail office or whatever. It already has a really cool piece of history on it.
Yeah.
Let that live.
Why
do we have to have steel and glass as far as the eye can see?
Right.
Yeah.
I
know Sarah on line 24. Let's go talk to her. Hey, Sarah, what's going on?
Hi, how are you? Good morning.
We're doing okay. What's happening with you?
Oh, I can't believe I'm talking to you. I've been listening to you for so long. This is incredible.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
so talk about
God.
Talk about that liquor store in Jersey that you were talking about on your text.
Yeah, and so in South Jersey we have an old Pizza Hut, like the really old school with the brown roof, and it had closed, and it became a liquor store, and they just kind of rolled with it, and now it's called the Liquor Hut.
Oh, that's
Why, see, why not?
perfect. That's so cute. Well, it's cute and nasty, but you know.
Why is it nasty? Should they clean it up?
I'm going over to the liquor hut. I mean, I don't know about you, but my mind is,
Oh, of course we know where your mind is. All right, fine. So where in Jersey is the liquor hut? I may have to roll over there today.
Oh, my gosh. It's in Turnersville. It's in South Jersey, right outside of Philly.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And it's a pleasure speaking with you. Thanks for listening to us.
Oh, you guys are amazing. I love you guys.
Sarah, we love you more. Thanks for calling. Be careful getting to work today. Georgia on line 23. A coffee shop
Hi, how are you?
Well, we're doing okay. So you know of a coffee shop that used to be a what?
No, a funeral home that turned into a coffee shop.
Whoa. I wonder if it's haunted.
So it used to be a funeral home.
I don't know. I would never go in there.
Why not?
I don't know. I just feel if I was weird going in there.
Yeah.
I've been to funerals and wakes there, so I don't know.
So you
It's a
have
little
memories
strange.
there. Yeah, I don't know. The coffee tastes a little like formaldehyde. I feel pickled. All right, very good. Georgia, thanks for listening. I bet they do a good business for the people who are alive. I'd like to order a corppuccino. A corpuscino. Sorry, I messed up your joke, Brody.
Isn't there an old liquor store down the block from us at the radio station that turned into like a clothing store?
Yes, it was a liquor store. It turned into
Todd Snyder.
Yeah, before that it was it's the chain of stores. The
J.
clothing.
Crew.
Yeah, it was a J. Crew.
Oh,
it was a J. Crew offshoot. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And it says, but it still has the liquor store sign. I'm like, hey, let's go get some Tito's. Oh, look, it's a cardigan. It's like,
Bizarre, creepy, and unsettling.
That's just so disturbing. Like he used his mouth as a weapon.
The Mother Knows Death podcast. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Mother Knows Death, and listen today. Elvis Duran and the Morning Show. Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
so Gandhi heard this conversation that she wanted to bring up, and it's kind of strange. Do you want to tell everyone what it was?
Yeah, I thought it was atrocious. I was at dinner with one of my friends, and we overheard another table of people talking about whether or not they would date somebody with a, quote, weak internet presence. And I was astounded because I just never really thought that was anything people truly cared about. But this entire table of people really cared about whether or not somebody was very present and making some sort of impact online and on social media. And the collective decision from that group was no, they would not date somebody with a weak internet social media presence. And
now,
I
what
thought,
would that be? What would a weak presence versus a hefty presence contrast like? What's the difference?
I'm not sure. I didn't hear that part of the conversation. I would just imagine probably below a certain amount of followers or interaction. I'm not sure if they're not a content creator. I don't know. But I think, and I know we have talked about this before, I think some of the coolest people I know have weak or no internet presence whatsoever. They're the ones that are actually out living and doing their lives. But these people, this entire table was vehemently opposed to it. Just ick. No. If you don't have an internet presence, we can't date.
What is wrong with people?
In this business we're in, we're supposed to have a big internet presence, and I don't post anything interesting at all. Like I feel like I'm failing at that thing.
I can't date you then.
But yeah, I know.
Can't date me. Can't date me.
Sorry.
But I have heard people in this room say, if someone is really, really quiet online, then there's something shady going on with them. And I don't believe that to be the truth at all. Scary does.
Scary thinks that.
Scary,
for sure.
Yeah, I just feel like if you don't have social media presence whatsoever, something is a little sus. I don't know.
Really?
Why?
I don't know because
No, tell us. What do you think that could be?
Well, first of all, it will take a certain kind of person, right, to want to stay offline. Someone who's
hold on. It takes a certain kind of person to be all online as well, does it not?
But I feel like that's societal norms these days. But
that's your societal norms these days.
Very true.
I mean, we just talked about how revolting it kind of is.
But if it's a private, someone says, "I just want to be private. But like, how do you not even just know what's going on?" Because to me, I need to tap into pop culture. So I need to see what's out there. I need to scroll. I need to be part of it. How do you take yourself out of it?
Well, you know what? They could be looking at what's going on. They just may not feel like they want to post and share their lives. They might want to have a private life and enjoy it, you know?
They might not give a crap about pop culture. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I hate to, denigrate what we do, but like you could know nothing about pop culture and have a really fabulous life not knowing, the latest movie Brad Pitt was in. I think there are a lot of people that just don't care.
And another thing is scary. I know you, and I know what you do in the course of a day. The things you post are not exactly in line with who you really are all the time.
Oh, right. Because
out here lying?
Well, no, because I'm always, maybe I might showcase like certain moments, like highlight certain things. Because
why?
Because I only want to post the interesting things. Because I don't think people find my everyday life very interesting. Like you were talking about that guy earlier.
But you're going for follows. You're going for likes is what you're doing.
Right. So I'm going to post, if I sampled the best burger in New York City, you're going to hear about it. You're going to see it online.
Okay, that's fine, and I love how you do that. But why would you be suspecting something's kind of weird if someone's not posting all that stuff?
Right.
No, it's just somebody doesn't have like a Facebook or an Instagram.
You said it's
account.
very sus to you. Why is that?
I don't know. I just feel like people, for whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe there's legal issues going on with them. Who knows?
Running from the law.
Don't care.
No,
Maybe they don't care.
These are fly under the radar people. Like, I don't know, but I've always felt that way. But maybe I'm changing my tune. Maybe I'm starting to think that it's okay because I see a lot more people out there like that.
Well, can we just say I have heard conversations with some of the gentlemen, I won't name who they are, who will not date a woman if she has too much of a social media presence because now you guys think she's high maintenance and it's just too much to manage.
Oh, not me.
There you go. Look at this.
Scary's hoping that person can help him get more followers.
Correct. So, Scary, do you find it strange if somebody has an Instagram account and they haven't posted in like a year?
Not at all. No.
So they just have to have it.
They just have to, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They should have it.
My friend Preston can't even remember his name on Instagram. We had to find it. We had to find it somewhere.
There you go.
He's like, I don't care. And he's a great guy. Okay, let's, a couple of calls. Blake is on line 18. Blake will only date people with a weak online presence because of digital footprints and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I have done some, digging into some people's social medias, and I'm like, wow, okay. They have said some things, 5-10 years ago. If you search, in their Twitter accounts by just certain words, you're like, oh, interesting.
Oh.
So I only will follow people with the blank profile photo, and they use it for, perusing and not posting.
Wow. There you go. See, people use, let's say, Instagram. People use Instagram for different reasons. Like, I don't know. There are people out there that have private lives. They don't want you to know all the details of their life. And I think that's good for them. That's what they want to do. All right. So, Blake, what about your online presence? Like, how much would we know about you if we saw you on Instagram today?
I mean, I have, the close friends. So, I invite people into that kind of space. But, the public-facing is pretty private.
Okay.
Good
I
for
almost went to post my burger. I feel like I should have.
Well,
don't know.
If you didn't, Scary thinks
because I want you to know the real me. So here's my burger I ordered. You know what I'm saying?
Scary's not going to date you.
Scary won't date me. All right, Hey Blake, we sure do appreciate you listening to us on Y100.7. Thank you, Blake. Alana is on line 17. Agrees with Scary. She says for the first time, and she's totally shook.
Wow.
I mean, right?
What do you
Who
think?
agrees with Scary? Whoever?
No one.
A lot of people with common sense.
A lot of people do. A lot of people without common sense. Anyways, but you agree with him on this situation. Why? What is it about media? I mean, internet presence is so important to you that you got to keep it pumped up.
Okay, so I don't think that it's social media presence necessarily, but internet presence. And I think that when you're dating, right? Not like when you have a boyfriend, but when you're dating, if you're doing those background checks, if you're careful about what you're doing and you don't find anything about them, that's a red flag. Is that their real name? Is that really where they live? They don't have a family. Is this their second life? I think that those are the things that come up when you don't have an internet presence.
Well, do you think everyone's like that? If they don't post enough stuff, they're convicted criminals or something? I don't believe that.
No. I don't think it's about posting anything. I think it's even just a simple Google search, you don't there's nothing that comes up on you, nothing. Like, that's weird.
I don't think that's weird. It's probably more normal than weird. What do you think, Gandhi?
I can see where you're coming from a little bit because you want to do a background check on people, but I'm just thinking of the people who I know who you would not find online. And a lot of the times it has to do with their job and security clearance and them not wanting their presence on the internet. I have a couple friends who have had all of their info scrubbed as best as they can for personal reasons. And
but I think that's weird a little. Like, really, like, totally scrubbed?
Yeah, but I have friends who are teachers, and they are very protective of things.
Right.
They don't want their students to see. They don't want, they want to make sure that they keep to be clean or whatever. So they don't go on at all, and they don't post anything.
Wow.
Right, but you're not dating your students, right? Like that's the point is who you're dating. Like, you have to trust them.
Well, if I'm the superintendent of a school system, I think I wouldn't hesitate in checking out teachers and their online presence to see what they're talking about. I don't know. Hey, listen, we got to run. Alana, thank you so much for calling, and thanks for agreeing with Scary.
Thank you. I got one.
She got one. A lot of people agree with you, Scary.
Ever wondered what we look like?
Do you think I look inbred?
I do. Follow us on Instagram at Elvis Duran Show. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Don't answer the phone. Elvis Duran. The Elvis Duran phone tap.
Here we go. Scary.
Yes.
What's your phone tap about?
Well, Miguel emailed us to phone tap his girlfriend, Maria. Turns out she brings her 3 kids to a community pool and has had run-ins with the city who runs it. So Miguel thinks she's primed and ready for a phone tap. So I'm going to call and pretend like I'm from the city making a complaint.
A complaining person at the community pool.
Yes, I'm going to mess with her a little bit.
Let's see what happens in today's Scary phone tap.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, baby, what's up?
Hey, I just got a call from the pool manager. Did you hear from him?
No, what happened? I left something there?
No, they called.
I'm going there right now. What happened?
They've been saying that you've been causing some problems there.
I'm causing problems in the pool?
Yeah, something with the kids. The kids are being difficult.
The people from the pool called you to tell you that my kids are being crazy?
They're just saying they're going wild. They're running around.
So how did they find out about this anyway?
Look, there've been some complaints.
There was people complained? Who was it? It was probably that sweats me all the time, that's always in my business trying to tell me how to raise my kids. She should have called me herself or said something to my face, atrevida. What the is that?
Are you watching them?
Yeah, I watch the kids, but I'm not having to be up their ass all the time. They could go run around and play. Everybody else's kids are doing the same. It's not just my kids.
Whatever. I gotta go. I gotta go get the oil change in the car. I gave them your number because I don't want to deal with this right now. So they're gonna give you a call.
You gave them my phone number? What is wrong with you? Good. Actually, I hope these call me. Good. Whatever. Do what you gotta do. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. So you.
Good. All right. Good. Thank you for selling me out. Bye.
Oh, my God,
yes.
dude.
Oh, my God, that was great.
All right, Miguel, you sit back. I'm going to give her a call, okay?
All right, great.
Hello?
Maria.
Hi.
This is George from the city of Smithville. How are you?
Not very good, actually, because I just got off the phone with my boyfriend, and he told me, he said you were going to call me because of some people were complaining about my children.
I have 3 complaints from the citizens.
From who?
I'm not going to tell you that.
From some hater that don't like to see anybody having a good time.
Listen,
I pay my taxes.
We're getting off on the wrong foot.
I can go to the pool if I want to. Excuse me?
We're getting off on the wrong foot here.
I'll get on whatever foot I want to get on. I don't like this. I pay my taxes. I work hard. I take care of my children. If I want to go to the pool, I'll go to the pool. Other people bring their brats there too. Nobody says right?
You change your baby on the lounge chair, and then you leave the dirty diaper crumbled up for the pool staff to clean up. It's not why they were hired.
So what? How is this your business? I pay for that pool.
Yeah, you pay.
I pay your salary. How about that? You work for the city, right?
Yes.
You work for me. You should clean up after me when I leave. I don't work there. You work there.
Then the kids going in the pool in Pampers. That is not acceptable pool attire.
It's fine. Everybody does that.
No.
Everybody has the little swimming diapers. That's fine.
Yeah, but you just plopped the kid in its Pampers into the pool.
Everybody does that. You want me to put them naked in the pool?
No, but then they plop in their Pampers after you plop them in the pool, and then you change.
Bad. Don't get in the pool with me then.
It's unsanitary.
So, what the? You don't have anything better to do than to with me today? What the do you do all day? What do you do all day?
You know what I do all day?
Nothing.
I sit in the air conditioning. I eat cookies. That's what I do. Okay?
I hope you choke on a poisoned cookie.
You want to share your crappy diapers, but your kids don't want to share the water noodles with the other kids. They're stealing the water noodles.
Nobody's stealing. My kids don't steal. If they want to play with something in the pool, they can play with whatever the they want to play
They're
with.
hogging up all the water noodles.
Oh, no. They're playing with the toys. Oh, no. They're kids. What the do you think they're going to do?
And you're sneaking guests in.
You shut the up. You're out of your mind.
You wear the wristbands, and then you cut them from the inside flap. Then someone walks it out to the next person, and you sneak 8 guests in by the end of the afternoon.
And you know that how? Prove it. Prove it.
Because there's a whole...
Prove it.
Because there's a mob of you. It's like the stroller mafia over there.
Prove it.
What do you multiply when you throw them in water? You have like 10 people by the end of the day.
You can't talk to people like this. I'm going to have your job. Watch.
All right. I'm writing you up. As a matter of
You're
fact...
gonna write me up? What's your name?
Don't be trying to show up today because you ain't coming in.
I'm going to find you, and I'm going to smack the taste out of your mouth. Who the are you? For real. What's your last name?
Duran.
I'm writing this down.
Duran.
Duran. Of course you have in your name, you dumb bitch. Duran.
Duran. Yeah. Okay. First name Elvis.
Duran. Elvis Duran? I swear to God.
Maria.
Elvis Duran?
No, it's not Elvis Duran. It's Scary Jones. But I work for Elvis Duran and the morning show, and you got phone tapped.
Oh, my God. I hate you so much.
Miguel's on the phone.
I'm sending you my medical bill.
What's up, baby?
Oh, yeah.
Happy anniversary,
What's
honey.
wrong with you people?
You are a role model parent. Let me tell you, I think our listeners all want to meet
Why
you.
you do this to people? This ain't right.
The Elvis Duran phone tap.
This phone tap was pre-recorded with permission granted by all participants.
The Elvis Duran phone tap. Only on Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
You know, I was reading somewhere the other day. I know Gandhi read this story too about how we are not officially adults, in mind anyway, until we're 32 years old.
Yes.
Really?
You know, and you know what? It's a subjective thing. I mean, some people think, well, I'm an adult because now I can vote and I can serve in the military. And well, no, they're talking about more of a physiologically focused thing, right? Oh, biologically, maybe is the word I'm looking for.
Yes.
Your brain, on average, is an adult brain at 32 years old. Can you explain that to us?
So it's apparently there are four phases of your brain that there are significant changes because of chemicals in your body and how things are just aging. And the first one is at 9 years old. The second one they thought was in your late teens, early 20s, and now they're saying no, absolutely not. That your brain is not fully formed and fully functioning until you're 32. The next one is at 66 and then 83.
So when you say 32 is where, on average, we are adults, what does that mean? We have reasoning of an adult? We shouldn't have sex until we're 32 because we don't know what it means. We don't know how to process it. Explain that to us.
So they're saying at 18, you get a lot of control over yourself. However, making really big decisions still shouldn't happen because your brain is forming and it's not completely functional the way that we have as adults, more logic, more reasoning. They're saying it's because, hold on, I'm going to find the exact reasons because I don't.
Is this that frontal lobe thing?
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah, they're like, you really shouldn't be thinking that way. Your frontal lobe has not developed. I'm like, how insulting are you? Anyway, go ahead.
So they're saying that the findings suggest that the journey from a childlike brain to this peak in the early 30s is distinct from other phases in your lifespan. It doesn't mean that the brain of a 17-year-old and a 30-year-old look this. It means they actually look very different, specifically that the types of changes are consistent and important when it comes to decision making and logic.
Okay, so what's the opposite? What's the reverse? What am I missing out of and missing out from now that my brain is an adult? Like, what fun, festive things was I doing before the age of 32 or whenever that brain thing crosses the threshold that I'm not doing anymore? And I want to go do those things again. I think this is my point. I don't want to be a boring 32-year-old, even though I'm twice that age.
I think a big part of that, though, is continuing to do the stuff that you did when you were a kid. Because we talk about this all the time, but, being a kid, you look back on it and it was so fun because you did so many new things and you had this whimsy that once you've done all these things and you continue to then do the same thing, it's not as whimsical and exciting anymore. But if you continue to discover and learn and try new stuff, you don't have to lose that sense of, yay.
Well, in Nate's definition, it's the lack of fear.
Yeah.
Like when you're younger, you process fear differently when you're younger than when you're older.
Correct. You make these decisions that, looking back on, you say to yourself, I can't believe I did that.
Yeah.
I mean, something very innocuous, but now you would never do it as you get older.
Well, I don't want to live that way. I don't want to be fearful of anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why is everyone looking at me like that?
I think some fear is healthy. A little bit of fear is healthy, but also you don't want it to be crippling because bad stuff's going to happen whether you worry about it or not. So you should just live your life.
Don't be stupid.
Well, I know exactly. To that point, Danielle, I remember I was in my 30s when I started driving closer to the speed limit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, really.
Absolutely.
I was just like point A to point B, get there as fast as you can. I had one speed. Go.
Yeah.
Right?
I was the same.
No, I know that, the odds are against you as far as living on a highway if you follow the rules. But in the old days, I remember weaving in and out of traffic.
Yeah.
Speeding down the
you're
the
that
side
guy.
of the road. I was an idiot.
Those guys
No longer.
scared the crap out of me. I'm like, you should hear the words coming out of my mouth when those people are down the highway like that.
I know. They have no fear. Yeah, scary.
I feel like they should have locked up my bank account until my early 30s because I was a lot more reckless with my money back then. And I just made stupid decisions, one after the next. And I'm like, man, if my frontal lobe was fully developed, maybe I wouldn't have spent all that money. And I would have had a lot more now. Damn it.
But you have to learn. You've got to learn at some point, too. That's all part of it.
I got burned.
I love how you're blaming your frontal lobe on
whatever that is.
You actually start palming your forehead. Damn you, frontal lobe. Yeah. Is that where it is up there?
Yeah.
Where's my frontal lobe?
We know how much you make. We know you're fine.
No, I'm just saying I would have made better decisions.
Nate has such interesting philosophy on all of this. Go ahead, Daddy Nate.
So when you're younger, you want to live life to the fullest when you're younger. Now you just want to live, right?
You want to survive.
Now you want to just. So you're not gonna. I kind of got it when you were weaving in and out of traffic. You were like, man, I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna live life to the fullest. Now you're just going to the speed limit. You're like, okay, I hope nobody else makes a bad decision here and weaves in my lane.
Oh my God!
Well,
how do I be careful?
That's thinking smart in a way. I don't think that means you're boring. Like this text here, it says, this is why at 18 you get mad, want to move out of the house, and at 32 you're like, oh, I should have stayed at home.
I wish I would have lived at home.
I should have saved my money.
But the good news is, everybody thinks that people are over the hill at whatever age. That's probably far younger than when people are actually over the hill.
Yeah.
And they're saying that between 32 and 66, you are at peak brain performance. You're learning faster when you're younger, but you're actually able to implement it and live your life better when you are more stable, organized, moving, and constantly not learning new things, but being able to use the stuff you have learned.
I tell you now, you need to be paying attention to your health now.
Yes.
Don't wait. Yeah. Like, and I say this all the time. My mom and dad, when they retired, they were in their 70s. They just kind of shriveled up and didn't do anything. And it's because of the decisions they made earlier. And that's why you need to really, truly pay attention to that. Because as I'm getting older, when I go to stand up and walk down a hallway, sometimes I go to and fro, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm walking like an old man. Well, because I'm older, the thing is, then I tighten my core and I walk straight. I'm good,
Yeah.
But you got to work out. You got to watch what you eat. You slow down the craziness. You got to stop smoking cigarettes. You got to stop doing drugs as much. You got to.
As much.
As much.
Vaping. So many people I see vape.
Yeah, I'm telling you, all that stuff, you're like, well, I'm young, I can do it now. Well, you can do it now, and your body recovers now. I get that, but you're also putting into place these stepping stones that could take you down the wrong path when you're older, and it's irreversible. I don't know, just take care of yourself,
That was a big theme in The Substance. Your younger self really does a lot to your older self that you're probably not thinking about when you're young and just having fun.
That's true.
It's true. And I know I'm paying the price for some decisions I've made in the past. So that's okay, but it's never too late to try to pick it up. Stephanie on line 19 has an observation sparked by this conversation. Go ahead, Stephanie. What's going on in Philly?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Thanks for listening to us.
I just wanted to say, yeah, thank you guys. You guys are the absolute best. But I just wanted to say that I feel like as I get older, I'm pushing 40 now, and I feel like probably since this age range, I mean, Gandhi says 32, and I guess like I'm not really paying attention to like how long it's been, but I would say it's been about that long. I'm 37 now. That I just really don't care what people think anymore. And I'm a teacher, and I see it all day, every day. Like, you know, we're trying to like get other people's impressions and other people to like us and so on and so forth. And I feel like when I hit my 30s, all of a sudden I'm like, well, you know what? I don't care. Like, I don't give an F what anyone thinks.
I love that.
I like that.
Yeah, good.
You know what? I think, speaking on behalf of most of us in this room, we are doing our best to prescribe to that theory and to that logic. It's hard sometimes, especially, you know, when we received so much input from so many different places because of what we do. The thick skin, the skin is getting thicker. And I definitely don't give an F as much as I did a year ago, and definitely as much as I did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
The power of the word no. I mean,
Elvis.
we've been loving that for years, right, Danielle?
Yeah,
I mean,
yep. We've been trying.
What's that? What's that, Stephanie?
I was going to say, Elvis, you're telling me it's just going to keep getting better then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
No, you know, weren't you totally intrigued by like your grandmother or something when you were a kid? Like, God, she's actually, or your granddad, they're actually kind of cool compared to my parents.
Well,
they have less of a.
I will tell you,
Yeah, go ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm very lucky to still have my grandparents around. And actually, I was just with my grandparents yesterday. And my grandpa's in a nursing home right now, just on, you know, whatever. But my point is that he said to me, and right before you put me on, he said to me, you know, if there's anything he could tell me, it's to really start saving my pennies for when I'm old and when I'm his age. And right before you put me on, you were talking about like how when you're getting older, like that's the stuff you kind of start to look at and stuff like that. And you know, I feel fortunate to have my grandparents, and they are the coolest freaking people on the earth. But I also see them dialing back in sometimes where I feel like in some situations I'm the adult. Yeah. And I'm taking care of them now.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. That's how it works.
That's how I feel with my mom. I go, Ma, when did I become the one that's reasonable here?
Just
What
happens.
are you doing? I'm like, stop doing that.
I mean, it was just last Wednesday right here in this studio. Scary had to change my diaper.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
So,
God. And
not
what changing
talking
it was.
Talking about dialing it back. But, you know, the advice your grandfather gave you is great advice. You need to be putting your pennies away. But, you know, that doesn't only apply to finances and putting money away for a rainy day. It also means taking better care of yourself. It also means making decisions that are in line with keeping you alive longer. Not only do you want to live longer, but you want to live a great life longer. You know, that's where it's at.
Yeah.
And, you know, grandparents, you know, you say your grandma and your grandfather are just the coolest freaking people known to man. Were they always that cool? I do think there is a curve later in life where you do become more cool. I really do. Do you guys agree with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. I think it happens when you stop caring about trying to impress everyone. I feel like that's the turn.
And you hit the nail on the head. Stephanie,
I would totally agree with that.
I love talking to you, by the way. You have a great spirit. I'm so happy that we connected. Thank you so much for listening to us. I love that you're listening to us.
Thank you, guys. I love each and every single one of you, and you guys keep my mornings great, and it's phenomenal. So
All right,
thank
good.
you, and
I remember
keep
that.
doing what you're doing.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. Loving that conversation. That's awesome.
You make us laugh. You make us smile.
It's lit.
This is Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Sammy Davis Jr., can we talk about the Candyman?
Where do you want to start? There's so much to talk about.
Okay, so the Candyman originally was in the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, right?
Yes.
I think the candy store owner sang it, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct, yeah.
And then Sammy Davis Jr. decided to record it and then said, that's trash. Let's not release that.
Yeah.
It turned out to be, I think, the biggest song he ever had, actually.
Yeah, he was induced to sing it, to record it, and when he recorded it, there's this kind of famous quote that he said.
Do it, because you do a great Sammy Davis Jr., Nate. Do it.
right.
Here's what Sammy Davis Jr. said about releasing the Candyman.
It's horrible, babe. It's Timmy Two Shoes. It's white bread. Kudos. There's no romance. Blah. This record is going straight into the toilet, babe. Not just around the rim, but into the bowl, and it's going to take my whole career with it, babe. That's exactly what he said, by the way.
And then it turned out to be a massive hit. Do you dare me to play it? Do you dare me to play it?
Yeah.
All right, tell the story, Sammy Davis Jr.
Everybody, gather around. The Candyman is here. Now, what kind of candy you want? Sweet chocolate, chocolate malted candy, gumdrops, anything you want. You've come to the right man because I'm the Candyman. Who can take a sunrise? Sprinkle it with you. Cover it with chocolate and a miracle or two. The Candyman. The Candyman. Ooh, the Candyman can. The Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Makes the world taste good. Who can take a rainbow? Who can take a rainbow? Wrap it in a sigh. Wrap it in a sigh. Soak it in the sun and make a groovy lemon pie. The Candyman. The Candyman. The Candyman can. The Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Makes the world taste good. The Candyman makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Now you talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes. Candyman. The Candyman. Oh, the Candyman can. The Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Makes the world taste good. The Candyman makes everything he makes satisfying and delicious. Talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes. Separate the sorrow and collect of all the cream. The Candyman. The Candyman can. The Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
There you go.
Yes, the Candyman.
Starting your day with the Candyman. We've moved on to Sammy Davis Jr., who, by the way, only had one eye.
Yeah.
Now, Nate, tell all the kids about how Uncle Sammy Davis Jr. lost his eye. It's kind of a gross thing.
He was driving a car in the 50s, and in the 50s they were trying to go for style over function, and in the center of the steering wheel, instead of having a flat spot or an airbag like you would have today, it had a cone coming out at the person.
What an
So
idea.
when he stopped fast, his head hit the cone, and it poked his eye out.
That's
God.
crazy.
Yeah.
Terrible.
That's actually how he lost it.
So, and which is awful, but he went on to have a great career and finally a hit with the Candyman.
Yeah.
But he did fine. He did part of the Rat Pack, right?
Mm-hmm. A Cadillac Eldorado, by the way, was the car.
Okay, well, remind me not to rear end someone driving one of those. Yeah, so I'm wondering. Every once in a while, you'll meet someone who only has one eye, and you wonder what happened.
Yeah.
Was it at birth there was just a problem with the eye? Or something later with a car accident like Sammy Davis Jr. How did you lose your eye? Give me some music here, Scary. Tell us how you lost your eye.
Oh, this is good. I told you how the dog next door lost it when I was a kid, right?
How's that?
So the owner had a big 2x4 piece of wood, and he turned it the wrong way and smacked the dog right in the eye.
Oh no!
And wait, the worst part was, he kind of let the eye just sit there for a couple of days. I think it was my mom that finally said, "You think you probably should go and get that checked?" And then the dog lost his eye.
Aww.
What a sad story.
It's so sad.
Oh
That
my
is a
God.
sad
His name
story.
was Snoopy.
Poor Snoopy.
Yeah,
Poor Snoopy, one-eyed Snoopy.
Yeah.
Well, look, if it was a human, we'd be like, oh, God. But if it's a dog, we're like, oh.
Right.
Yeah.
We want
He
happy
didn't mean
stories
to.
only of how you lost your eye.
Yeah, it must. Yeah, it cannot be a sad eye loss story.
Wait, where are you getting happiness when you lose your eye?
I don't know. Spin it.
No.
Spin it. I don't know.
You know, sometimes things happen in life that are just so god awful.
Okay.
You can't help but laugh.
Yeah. At some point, you accept it, and it's a funny story.
All right.
Right. Happy or funny. Those work.
Yeah. So if you get in touch with us and tell us a really sad story about how you lost your eye, we're going to have to eliminate you from the. I don't. There's no contest here, is there?
Okay.
All right.
This is terrible.
What, Scary? What?
Someone's mom actually lied to them about how Sammy Davis Jr. lost his eye. The mom said that he left the spoon in his coffee cup and it knocked his eye out when he went to go take a drink. That's what
So they're saying. So what happened was obviously the kid was screwing around with a spoon left in the coffee cup. You're going to put your eye on it like Sammy Davis Jr., young man. You know, you don't play ball in the house. You're going to knock an eye out. That's how Sammy Davis Jr. lost it. You're playing ball in the house. All right. Well, I'm glad we could. Okay, call Diamond now. It must be a happy story.
Yes.
About how you lost your eye, or any limb. How did you lose a limb? Lose an eye? Or should we just keep it at eyes?
No, open it up to all limbs.
Yeah, all limbs.
My dad's got a friend named Stumpy.
Okay, let's do that another time. Let's do eyes only.
Eyes only.
Okay, eyes only. If you call in with like the loss of an arm or leg, you will be eliminated from the
I
conversation.
do want to know why his name is Stumpy. Come on. Can we ask? Just
Why they call
He
why they
tried
call
to
him Stumpy?
unclog a snowblower with his hand.
Oh God!
Yeah. And he became Stumpy after that.
He should have been dumbass after that.
Dumbass.
That was stupid.
All right, so all right. And by the way, about this losing your eye thing, let me be very clear. I'm not making fun of anyone at all. If you only have one eye, that is not what defines you as a person at all. No, not at all.
No.
And I'm sure when you lose that eye, it is got to be the most devastating thing ever. But then you find out that you keep going, you keep rolling, you're good. In most cases, and well, other than some we're about to tell you now. Let's see. This text came in. I have a friend named Keith. We call him Keth because he lost an eye.
Oh my God! That's hilarious.
Is it? And an optometrist from Jersey City says, so many interesting stories over the years because we've had to deal with a lot of lost eyes, gunshot wounds, BB gun. We used to shoot BB guns at each other. We all got out with both eyes. Someone got punched really hard in the eye, lost an eye. Oof. Someone had a case of herpes that infected the eye so badly they had to get it out. You got to be careful what you're looking at.
That is how you get it. Yes.
Can I take a closer look at that? No, I wouldn't do that. People got poked in the eye with a pencil, lost their eye. It's these are all tragic, awful things. I'm starting to rethink this whole conversation. Line 20 is Sarah. Oh God, this is okay. Get ready for this visual. Hello, Sarah.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. So your friend lost an eye. How?
Well, I was working overseas for a number of years, and I met this friend who had stuck her head out a window on a train to view the scenery and got hit in the face by a bird and actually lost vision in one of her eyes.
Oh, my gosh.
My God. There are so many things to unpack there.
So the eye is still there, but the vision is gone.
Correct.
Oh, my
And she was so embarrassed. She knew it was a bad idea, and then she did it anyway, and instant karma, I guess.
Oh, my God.
Watch this. No, don't do that. All right, well, and she's fine now. I mean, she's good with life. And
she's fine. She's beautiful, and but it is a funny story. She uses it with her children to warn them.
Exactly.
That would work.
That is a
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's their campfire story.
Yeah.
Gather around.
Mom, tell us how you lost that eye again. All right, thank you, Sarah. Thanks for listening to us. Chelsea, line 19. See, this is not a fun story, I don't think. But we'll go with it anyway. Hi, Chelsea.
Hi.
Hi. So your husband's sister. What happened?
Yeah, they lived on a farm, and they were playing with a BB gun, and the rumor is that they had some sort of a fight because they were 13 and 12, and then my husband just remembers a lot of pain, and he got shot in the eye by his sister.
Oh, God.
They're still good to this day. We have a great relationship with them, but the BB is still in his head to this day. They couldn't actually take it out.
Oh.
In his eye, yeah. So he can't get MRIs or anything.
I know. It'll rip his head off.
Yeah.
Wait, can he go through a metal detectors at at a airport? Does that go off?
Yeah. No, it actually doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But,
gosh. I know, but you know what? If my sister shot me in the eye with a BB gun, I would hold that over her head for the rest of her life.
Every holiday.
Every time something happened, I would point at my eye and go,
Yeah.
you remember
this.
BB.
Yeah. My husband definitely does do that when he can, because that's also his personality. But it's been about 27 years at this point. But at first he has brown eyes, so the one eye, just the whole middle of it was black. But now it's actually starting to atrophy, so it's turning gray, and my kids think it's cool. But
Okay.
Does it work
There
on
you
his
go.
sister? Does she feel bad? Or is she like, shut up, it's been 27 years?
yeah, I think she felt bad, obviously, at first, but now, I don't know. She's just they've lived with it for a long time, but it's not her eyes, so I think she got out pretty clear.
All right. Well, look,
Yeah.
thanks for listening to us, and thanks for that wonderful story. But yeah, I would hold that for the rest of her life as an issue.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. So who's hosting for Christmas this year?
You.
Well, we want you to. Well, no, we want you to, because look what you did to my eye. All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening to us. Oh, this is a weird one. Someone had their eye removed because someone smushed their head on a birthday cake, and the baker used those wooden sticks to hold the tiers of cake together.
Oh my God. That's terrible.
That's actually a good point. Don't smash because you don't know if there's going to be a dowel rod in there.
Yeah.
Right.
Right out.
Okay. I think we've really gone pretty far with this.
I have to say, none of these were really happy. I wanted some uplifting stories.
I don't see
love.
how someone losing their eye is going to be
okay, they got the cancer out of my eye, and now I'm cancer-free, but I'm an eye down. What a happy story.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, wait, there was a birthday cake involved. That's festive.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Check it out.
You're so appreciated, and I love you guys so much.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Waking up.
All of you are so hilarious.
That's the material.
Wake up. I start my day with it.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Around the room. Yay! Us. All right. I'm going to start with Gandhi today. What's on your mind?
Well, did you know? I'm stealing this from Nate.
Wait, hold on. Is this a did you know?
Did you know?
Okay.
Blow my mind.
I'm about to blow your mind.
Freak me out.
It's going to be amazing. I don't know if it's going to be that. I really hyped this up here. It's just a small little trick to wake yourself up in the morning if you don't want to use caffeine, because a lot of people have, some heart issues or whatever. You don't want to use it. Did you know that just smelling a lemon sends a wake-up call to your brain and perks you up almost instantly?
It does?
Wow.
Yes. Sniff the lemon, everybody.
I thought she was
Apparently-
going to say smack yourself in the head.
Nope. Well, you could do that too. I will not stop you, Danielle, if you wanted to smack yourself.
What is it about the smell of citrus or lemons in particular make you wake up in the morning?
I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it says it increases alertness and makes your brain feel more awake instantly, faster than coffee. So we need to get some citrus and lemons and stuff in here.
If I sniff like anything citrus, it always wakes my brain up in one way or another. It makes me think of things. It makes me start processing like where I was last time I smelled it. I think it's good. All right, from now on, lemons.
Was your mind blown?
Blown.
Okay, good.
All right, Scary, what's up?
Mine involves lemons too. In fact, this is one of those life hacks that I heard that the first thing you should do in the morning before anything when you wake up is drink a full bottle of warm water with lemon and even some chia seeds. Apparently, you do that before your coffee and you kickstart your entire system for the day. They say coffee first, bad. Water first with lemon and chia seed, good.
Wow.
This is just one of those things I had heard. I am not a doctor per se.
Actually, this has been going on for a while, and also you can put some cayenne pepper in there to really make it work.
That's awesome.
Baby.
But water first, a full bottle first.
Yeah, they say water like an hour before coffee.
Yeah.
Is that what you
Yes.
said on your news that day?
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
it was.
Oh. I must have been absent.
No, but the chia seed thing is a new one. I didn't hear that one, so that's good. Hey, Froggy. I'm sorry.
Mine is about lemons too.
Oh my God. Danielle.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Froggy. I don't
By
mean
the
to
way,
jump you.
whoever's left after Danielle, you better look up something about lemons real quick.
I got nothing about lemons.
We're very.
Did you know
We're very thematic today. All right. Yes, Danielle.
that you can actually clean your microwave without harsh chemicals using lemons? They say you can slice a few lemons, add them to a bowl of water, microwave the bowl for 5 to 10 minutes, and afterwards, all you have to do is give the inside of the microwave a wipe with a paper towel or a washcloth, and it'll be good as new.
Yes.
Guess what? I'm adding my submission.
I think.
What is
Okay, I'm gonna
yours?
guess.
The best way, and I do this every time, you want to clean your wooden cutting board.
Yeah.
It's lemon and salt. You pour salt on your cutting board, and you get the half of a lemon, squeeze a little bit, and just rub it with that lemon. Yeah.
You know, another thing, coming from the Indian person, if you eat Indian food and you have that smell of like curry and spices on your finger, the best way to get it out is put your fingers in a warm bowl of water with lemon.
And
a lot of Indian restaurants will give you that to stick
All
your
right,
fingers in.
I'm in. It's all limone. All right, Froggy, blow my mind.
Did you know that while lemons are very healthy for you, they have antibacterial properties, and that lemon juice will prevent other fruits from going rotten? Did you know that?
What a magical little being.
And there is also a huge lemon festival in France. Maybe we should make a field trip.
Oh, yeah. For
All right.
sure.
Nate, so we talk about scurvy on this show often, right?
Which is weird.
Regularly. It's crazy.
It's a fun old-timey pirate disease.
One of the cures for scurvy is lemons. Yes.
Vitamin C.
A hero.
How crazy is this? They actually forgot that it was a cure for a long time. In the late 1700s, somehow they forgot that if you just have citrus on a long ocean voyage, you will avoid scurvy. It took them 50 years to remember to have a lemon to avoid scurvy.
All right.
How crazy is
There
that?
you go.
Keep those lemons coming. And now as we go to our special guest, always downer, Scotty B. He'll
Always
say,
downer.
I just bought a car and it was a lemon.
I mean, I don't really have anything about lemons. I have something about me being bitter.
No. Scotty, you had so long to look something up about a lemon. You had so long.
Look it up.
I don't look things up. These are things that happen in my world.
Go
Okay.
to wastingsalemon.com.
Go ahead.
Be a team player.
Go ahead.
All right, fine. I'll be a team player. Did you know that there have been 2 mainstream lemon cereals over the years?
I did not.
Really?
I did not. Talk
Yes.
about it.
There was Frosted Lemon Cheerios not that long ago.
Ooh, that
and there was
sounds
also Blueberry Lemon Special K. They both last long because citrus cereal sucks.
Yeah, do you know?
Scotty.
You like that?
Excellent.
See, you participated. You came through with flying colors.
And
there
still
you go.
managed to be a downer. Yeah.
So who's going to have lemon in their day today?
Me.
I may have a few minutes today to do a little shopping.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
It's time to do the big underwear replacement. Do you guys do that?
Ooh, like
Yes.
a full replacement? Like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah. I mean, I think that rather than just replacing the worn out ones and keeping the fresh ones, I think I want to do a whole cycle where everything is replaced.
Okay.
They're saying you should be replacing your underwear every 6 months.
What?
Oh, whoa.
Well, I know, but keep in mind, I mean, they don't take into account how many pair of underwear you have. You know,
Right.
if you only had 2 pair, anyway, they're saying that replacing old underwear every 6 months is good if you have an average of like so many pair of underwear.
Who put out this study? Big Underwear?
The owner of an underwear company. Big underwear.
Trust it.
Big underwear.
Yeah.
You cannot trust big underwear.
No.
In other words, washing your underwear does not get rid of all the bacteria you left behind, according to them. Viruses, funguses.
Oh,
There's science to back it up, they say.
funguses.
You're a scientist, science lover. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
I don't know anything about this specific thing.
There's
I
a
have to look
fungus
this up.
among us?
Yeah, like I didn't know people were leaving funguses in their undies.
Okay, but funguses aside, I mean, how often do you change your underwear out? Is it when it becomes ragged?
I usually, this might be terrible, but if I find a good sale, then I will just get a bunch of underwear at that time. So it's not really like a strategic thing. Like, oh, it's time to get new underwear. It's like a rolling thing.
Right. Danielle, I mean, how often do you change it? This is pervy conversation, isn't it?
To be honest, Victoria's Secret has that like that hat, the yearly whatever
semi-annual.
So I kind of go in then and kind of get a couple things, but
Right.
I don't know. I keep them a long time.
What about you, Nate?
Oh, you want to know?
Well, that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking.
I
Yes.
will tell you exactly how many times I've worn each pair of underwear. You want to know how I know this?
How do you know this?
I bought 28 pairs so that I could go an entire month without having to wash my undies. So based on that math, it's been roughly once a month for the last 5 years. So you do the math. So that's 12 times a year times 5. That's what 60 times.
Well, wait a minute.
I've worn
Hold
this
on.
pair of underwear.
Aren't there days you poo yourself?
I may get a little sweaty. I've never pooed myself.
Yeah,
But
like you go to the gymnasium a lot.
Gymnasium.
You're wearing that same pair?
No, I will replace that pair with a subsequent pair, and then I will take that pair off when I sleep.
Okay.
Right?
Why no? But so I do the ragged test. I mean, sometimes they'll get a hole in them or something or whatever.
Okay.
And it's time to check them out or change them out. Yes, Gary.
Yeah, exactly, Elvis. I check for holes. As soon as I see any sign of a tatter or tear, it's gone. It's out of rotation.
Well, yeah, I would hope.
Yeah.
Do you guys get holes in them very often?
I'm wondering about this.
After 3 or 4, then I'm like, okay, now I got to go buy the next.
Okay, can I tell you why I get holes?
Yeah,
okay,
why?
It's sort of a visual.
Okay.
Okay, so I put my underwear on when I'm standing up.
Okay.
Right? Okay. A lot of people will sit down and slide them over like pantyhose or
You're
something. I don't know.
standing when you put yours on?
Yes.
I've never seen that.
Okay, well, okay. So they'll be next to the shower on the counter, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes in the morning I'll lose my balance. And so you put your toe in the underwear, and rather than going right through the hole and to the ground, my toes will get stuck inside the underwear, and then I'll start to fall over.
Oh.
And then my thumbs around the tops of the underwear will yank them up, and then that will cause a hole.
Oh, so it's like the elastic band rips from the rest of it.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So this is why I have holes, because my balance is off that early in the morning.
Okay.
Am I alone with this?
No, I do underwear standing up. No, I do underwear standing up too. If you do it sitting down, you're buttholing things.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, if you have great core strength, you can sometimes balance better. You can be like a stork. One leg comes up, no movement, no falling over. You slip your toes through that underwear hole, and there's no problem. But sometimes it's not that way in my
Maybe you
house.
should be sitting down if you're if you're stretching out your underwear and putting this many holes in them.
Maybe
you should be sitting down when you put on your undies, Grandpa.
Maybe.
I'm more worried about you falling.
I thought he was going to say he scratches his butt in the same location and so gets a hole.
I don't do that. I don't get itchy owie.
Sometimes there's thigh chafing. Thigh chafing? No.
That happens to the inside of my jeans a lot.
Exactly.
Wait, and so you get a hole from that in
Yes,
your underwear?
a hole will appear in the most worn out area, and that's from rubbing your legs
Wait, do you wear
together.
boxers?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, about that.
Wow, how 1994. I love that for you.
Maybe boxer briefs, though, do the same thing because they're tight on your legs, and if you're chafing.
Well, if it's good quality material, it doesn't
It
do
wasn't?
that.
Okay.
So Ashley has a thought on this line 18. You started doing an underwear clean out and replacement every time the season changes 2 years ago, and you're never going back. Ashley, this sounds like a great idea. Is it a very expensive habit to do that? Do it that way?
No. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
No, I actually will get like the 10-pack from like the Walmart or something.
Right.
And I do it for me and all my kids. It was actually my kid's stepmom who said it to me one day when we were talking about teen boys and how they will wear their underwear until they're shredded and fall off. And she was like, I started changing them every season. And I was like, I'm going to do that. And we never went back.
It's like when you have to change the battery in your smoke detector. It's like, maybe I don't know.
Right.
That's yearly actually. So I see what you're doing every season. Why not? And if you're getting a good like multi-pack deal on these things, why not? And also people are texting in. Actually, they're relating. They're saying Elvis is relatable about this getting out of the shower and falling over because his toes are getting stuck in the underwear. All right, make fun of me all you want. Anyway, okay, so seasonal. It's by the calendar. You just have no choice. New underwear. It's time for new underwear. Old underwear. Goodbye.
Yeah. Now you make me want new underwear.
Good underwear is kind of pricey.
Everybody go buy underwear this weekend.
Huh.
So wait, now do you stand up when you put on your underwear, or do you sit down? Are you balancing like I do?
So I just turned 40 today. So no, I am sitting down and praying I don't fall over.
Thank you.
Okay. People are saying I should balance against the wall. I put one hand on the wall. No, I'm not going to do that. Or lean against the wall. Can you imagine what that looks like if someone recorded that? Some naked man leaning against the wall and seductively putting his underwear on.
You really should sit down. Is that how you want to go to the hospital? Is that how you want to die?
He
died putting on his underwear.
I think I'm actually doing okay, Nate, but thanks for your concern.
I think when you start sitting down to put your underwear on, that's when it starts to it's all over.
No,
it's like Velcro shoes.
So exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Ashley, thank you. The seasonal change of underwear. I'm gonna consider that. All right. Well, listen. Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you guys. Love you guys.
Thanks for being part of such a vital conversation. All right.
I've never said this before with Tommy D'Addario.
Is there anything you've never said before that you want to share? That's deep.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search I've Never Said This Before, and listen today. Elvis Duran and the Morning Show. This is Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
I'm asking for a friend. Would you care if you dated a guy who had flawless hair? It looked real and natural, but it wasn't.
No.
Would you be okay with that?
In which respect? Like it could peel off his head by accident, or like it's plugs?
Let's say he never told you. You're dating some guy, and you don't even think about his hair as not being real.
Yeah.
Because it's so perfect.
Yeah.
Would you have an issue with him not telling you?
Absolutely.
Like out of the chute?
Yeah.
Like on our first date, I got to tell you, my hair is a piece. This is a squirrel on my head.
This is a tough one. I don't know. I think it's partially dishonest. However, women, self included, use fake hair all the time. Mm-hmm. So, and I don't think that women run around telling people. I mean, I do. If anyone ever compliments my hair, I'm like, oh, that's not real. But I don't know. Maybe it's a double standard.
I think that guys are so sensitive about their hair, and it's so important to them, and they get so upset when a lot of them lose it. Mm-hmm. And it's, I don't think I'd be mad. I think I'd be like, I'd understand.
Well, so if things got hot and heavy and,
I mean, if things got hot and heavy and it came up in my hand.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel weird about it.
I might take a step back and go, oh!
Yeah.
Because you're grabbing his head and forcing it here and there.
Thinking it's a rat or something.
It comes off in your hand.
Right. Suddenly there's a raccoon in your paw. Like,
But if the relationship turned into something, there would be a disclosure.
I would think. You would hope.
I don't know.
Just asking.
As a guy, what do you think as far as the honesty or dishonesty about it?
Well, I don't know. I'm just kind of curious. I mean,
wait, what do you mean asking for a friend?
For a friend.
Whose hair fell off in your hand?
Don't you love it? We got so crazy. Pulled his hair right off his head. Here's another one. You're out on a date.
Okay.
You find out that it's a convicted murderer you're sitting across from.
Oh, goodness.
But it's now out.
No.
Now, at what point should they tell you?
Right away, I hope.
Yeah, maybe before the date.
Yeah.
Well, no, hold on now. Let's say I was convicted of murder and I got out of jail. I'm out of prison. I served my time.
But you were convicted, so it was a bad murder.
Well, any murder is probably pretty bad.
No.
But it's not a self-defense. It was not a self-defense murder.
Well, I don't know. Okay. Let's say it's a self-defense. No. It wouldn't be murder if it's self-defense, would it?
Right.
I don't know how this works.
Okay, let's say in self-defense I took a life.
Okay.
And I went to prison and served time. And I'm out. And now I'm out with you on a date.
No.
No, we got to know early
on. Let people know.
Really? Yeah. So I have to wear that badge. I have to wear that badge at all times. I have to have the scarlet A. Is it what it is on my whatever?
Well, I think people should be given the correct facts about somebody and then allowed to decide for themselves, is this something I'm into or not? I think that there are still people out there who would happily date a convicted self-defense killer or whatever it is that we're talking about who was in prison. I think there are people who would do that, but I don't think you should hide it from someone and take away their choice.
No.
Right.
I dated someone whose dad was on house arrest with the little bracelet. And I remember it was like date 1 or date 2 that I asked him, hey, what's going on? Like, where are your parents? Like, tell me about your parents. And he came right out and he said, well, my dad's up for possibly killing my mom. Like, it was a whole big thing.
Wow.
But I still dated him.
I know, but now you have 2 beautiful children.
No, it's not the same guy. It's
He's
not
a
the
killer.
same guy.
Oh, it's not. Okay. Yeah, Nate, what?
Okay, I think we've all been out of the dating game for too long because do you realize what happens when somebody meets somebody else? They do a deep dive on that other person. They have friends that have background check information. They have logins. They go deep on people before they even sit down for drinks.
And nowadays you
can,
can
though.
Google so
Yes.
easily. Yeah.
So I sit down on a date with you and I say, okay, it's nice meeting you. Thanks for inviting me out. But I'm going to say right now, I did some looking. That hair is not real.
Or you wouldn't even go on the date because you're like, he's bald. Why is he saying
That hair is not real.
I have a question then.
What?
Does it bother guys when women have fake hair?
No.
Are you guys like, what the hell? Like, if it just comes out, it's like independently hanging on a hook or something?
Okay. Then case closed then. Yeah, we got to run here, Scary. What's up?
No, I just want to say, similarly to people who are not allowed to be around children, then that's why it should be disclosed. Same exact thing.
Well,
No, because
yeah, that's
convicted.
that's different.
Yeah, I don't really
totally
want to
different. Like, you're banned from places.
I'm saying all these people need to wear that badge. It needs
Yeah,
to
but
be
that's
said
in the
ahead
same
of time.
vein as a murderer.
No, it's not. Not if it's a self-defense killer.
That's just
I don't know.
manslaughter there.
I'm just saying.
Well, no. I don't. If you are a pedophile, I don't want you near my kids.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I hope not.
Maybe I'm a little sensitive about that.
Are you supposed
I don't
to
want anyone.
sit there and say, "Hey, I wasn't convicted. It was just manslaughter." Like, just so you know, it was Like, how are you even bringing?
Yeah,
it
like
up?
you accidentally ran someone over with your car.
Right.
Okay, you're probably not going to do that
Yeah,
again.
but I want to know.
But a
that
child molester, meh.
I wanna know that ahead of time. If
I
you
can't
murdered
be within
somebody-
100 feet of a school. We got to go to a different restaurant.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Chuck
Scary,
E. Cheese,
Scary,
not going there.
Scary. Okay, now it's your turn.
I just
speak.
want to
What?
say, if you murdered somebody, I need to know about that. I have a right to know about that. Whether and then
Do
you can
you?
explain.
Do you have a right to know that?
Yeah,
I
you
dare
should know.
you.
I think you should definitely know, but I don't think murderers and pedophiles are necessarily in the same category.
And I'm talking first date. I'm not talking like when I marry you. I'm saying on the first date. Do you need to know I'm a murderer
Yes.
right there?
I mean, I want to know if I should pursue this with you, and I should have the option whether or not I can.
Well,
there are tons of people that would date a
Well,
murderer.
no, it's first date.
I got a question.
No, well, hold on a second. It's a first date. If you know that there's a pursuit going on, then I can say, okay, I gotta let you know.
But that's a pretty big thing.
Right.
It's not a tiny thing like you don't like bacon. Like, this is a big thing. You know what I mean? Come on.
What's that, Froggy?
Well, when do you think it's appropriate to tell somebody that?
I think if there are feelings, you think this is going to go somewhere, then yeah, absolutely, you got
After
to
they
say something.
propose.
No. Before we order dinner, I'm going to let you know I'm a murderer. So, what would you like?
Nothing that needs a knife.
Any food allergies?
I just think before we even go out on a date, that's something we should discuss. That's a big thing.
Okay.
I have friends that do deep dives on people before I do, and I'd be really mad if my friend Ashley found out that my date was a killer before I did. So I think you have to tell people.
Right.
Hello, Allison.
Hi, how are you?
We're doing
oh my
very
God,
well.
I just come on with you guys. I'm so excited to talk to you.
Well, I love that you're on with us. I'm gonna go ahead and read your text. Allison said, my husband is an ex-felon, ex-addict, and everything, and I haven't gotten more than lunch detention in 8th grade. Not going to lie, it freaked me out hearing the info on the first date, but there are multiple dates after that. There were. And now he's your husband.
Yes. I mean, I didn't know this going into him. I had been talking to him for a while, and we went on our first date. He gave me all the info right there. He wanted to say it in person, tell me his whole history. Funny enough, we went to go see the Joker that day, and we all know how that movie is. So I went home. I was very nervous. He even went in for a first kiss, and I even avoided it and gave him a hug because I was so nervous.
Well, so was he in for murder?
No, nothing like that.
Oh,
okay. It was like a kind of Breaking Bad situation.
Okay.
Okay, all right, to play the devil's advocate.
Okay, devil's advocate, go.
If you found out on that date that he was in for murder, would it have changed your mind?
Possibly, but just the way that we had connected so much and how amazing of a person he really is and the person that I got to know, I mean, I just fell for him for everything that he was and not everything that he went through.
Okay.
So it didn't bother you that he was in a mobile home in the desert cooking up crack in the kitchen? He's good.
I wouldn't say that extreme, but
okay.
he's
The thing is
a lot, and it made him a great person. So I really can't say anything bad about that.
Exactly. That's my point. Each situation is different. You can't really broad
I
stroke
think
this.
it depends on what you're in for, to be honest. If you sat there and told me you were a murderer, I think it would be different than if you were in for something else that was less of a...
Let me give you a scenario then.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's say someone hurts my kid, and I turn around and put a bullet through their head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm now a murderer.
Yeah.
Would you still date me for doing that?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so it's all there. You go. They're all different.
That's different.
And people get convicted.
That go after predators and stuff like that. I mean, it's just one of those situations where you have to look at the whole picture and really see. Was it malice that they were doing this for, or is it a different circumstance?
Exactly.
Right. If you're a vigilante, then that's different.
Yeah, people get convicted all the time, too, that didn't necessarily do it. We get a lot of jail mail letters here.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of them did what they were convicted of.
That's what they're saying.
None.
All right, we got to roll, Allison. Thank you for listening, and all the best to you, okay?
Thank you. Love you guys.
Love you more.
And when you wake up to Elvis Duran in the morning show. This is Elvis Duran in the morning show.
There is an article. A Plainview middle school teacher has been pulled from the classroom after handing out an assignment to fifth graders, asking them who they would allow into a fallout shelter in event of a nuclear attack. It's almost like do, marry, or kill, but, in a fallout shelter with kids.
Gave
Really
that
just kill.
as an assignment?
Underneath the questions were potential answers that included, okay, here it is. So here's their assignment. I have a copy of it.
Oh, my God.
It's called Fallout Shelter. An unknown enemy has launched a nuclear strike on Long Island. Because of advanced warning technology, you are aware that you have 20 minutes to get yourself into a fallout shelter located in your neighborhood. When you arrive, 10 other people wanting to get in will greet you. The shelter has enough supplies for you and 6 other people to survive the 3 months you must remain inside before you come out safely. Your group must decide unanimously who will be brought in and who will be left out. And then they give you the list of people to choose from.
Stop it.
Will you allow the following people or not allow the following people into your fallout shelter for 3 months?
Okay.
Number 1, a 16-year-old pregnant girl.
Oh.
Discuss. I dare you.
No.
Are you serious right now?
Let me just give you the list.
Wait, are we giving you yes or no's for each one?
You're not going. How can we not going to let a 16-year-old pregnant girl in?
Well, because that's a lot of liability with a baby. Yeah. If you're in a fallout shelter, you don't know what's going to go on. You don't know if you're going to have a quick escape at some point, and a baby's just going to drag you down.
And how are you going to feed the baby? Like, you got to make sure you have the supplies ahead of time.
Well, there's no baby if you leave her out. She'll be incinerated.
Yeah, we don't know that for sure.
Okay, keep in mind these are all thrown out to 5th graders. Okay. Would you let into the shelter a police officer with multiple charges of brutality pending against him? Or would you let in a 38-year-old retired prostitute? Or would you let in a 75-year-old priest? It's a priest, but he's 75.
Right. No.
Would you let in a 35-year-old sterile female doctor?
Hell yes.
How about a husband and wife? They refuse to be separated. He's a lawyer. She's an alcoholic.
Nope. Annoying.
Why?
They're annoying.
Would you let in a 31-year-old homosexual architect?
Hell yeah.
Well, maybe he can build.
He's gonna build stuff for us.
Would you let in a 50-year-old musician previously addicted to cocaine?
Is there cocaine in the shelter?
Have his instrument.
He's previously addicted.
Previously, then he's okay. He's going to entertain us if he brings his tuba with him.
And finally, the list of 10 people you have to think about letting in, a 28-year-old drifter with no skills whatsoever.
God, no.
That's just empty
Eat all the
space.
food.
Okay,
Wait a minute. I have a question, though. Is this a quiz where there are wrong and right answers? Like, did you get graded on it?
I'm trying to figure out the logic. I think she wanted them to talk it out.
Yeah.
To understand that it's a priest, but he's 75.
Okay,
and what grade is this for?
5th grade.
Do they know what a prostitute is?
Yeah, they do. Of course they do.
They know cocaine?
Is she still teaching?
Well, she has been. I do believe she's been suspended.
Oh, okay.
Students in the teacher's health class were given an assignment. Other choices. Your group must decide unanimously who will be brought in, who will be left out, and then you have to discuss. The teacher, who is not identified, will remain out of the classroom until an investigation is concluded. So there you go. Interesting.
I don't think the teacher should have gotten suspended. I know I'm the only person who doesn't think that, but I think it's interesting. It's one of those assignments those kids are going to remember forever, and it makes you really think and discuss why. Why would you pick these people? Why would you not? I don't see the huge deal with it. I know some of the subject matter is a little sketchy,
right?
But come on, fifth graders, they know all this stuff anyway.
I'm not sure. How old are fifth graders? 11, 12?
They're like 10, 11.
Yeah.
They have the internet
I don't
froggy.
think they know what prostitutes are.
Yeah, they do.
Maybe the teacher could have wrote hoe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The town bump.
Hoe ass.
Okay, all right.
The town bump.
That's what they just call the pizza.
So here we are having the discussion.
Yeah.
So let me put this out to you now. There's Scary, Gandhi, Danielle, Nate, me, Scotty B, and Diamond. I'm just looking at the people who are right here with us. 7 people.
Yeah.
But there's only room for 5 of us. We have to eliminate 2 people and not let them into our fallout shelter.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
We all get to vote, right?
I don't know. My name's on the T-shirt.
I already got eliminated.
Froggy. Okay, so there's 7 of us, right?
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us. Okay. Now there's 8. But we can only let 5 people in. We have to eliminate 3.
We have to eliminate 3.
Mhm.
I have my 3.
You already have it? You didn't have to
sure.
think about it?
I thought about it for a minute.
Okay, who are you going to eliminate and why?
Okay. No brainer, Scary and Scotty out.
Why?
Okay. Scotty, you're out.
Because Scotty gets hurt so easily all the time. He gets a paper cut and he's like, I'm dying. I have an infection. This is going to be I can't deal with that in the fallout.
That would be fatiguing, I guess.
I love him and he's hilarious.
But Scotty has 2 kids, so I feel like I feel bad.
Yeah, you need to go be a dad too.
No, the kids aren't coming.
No, but I'm saying
They're dust.
if he gets oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
forget that then.
Okay, so Scary you're eliminating.
Yeah, come on.
Dude, I never get sick. I'm an asset.
You would eat all of the food. All the resources would be gone.
Yeah, you would eat every can of corn.
Yeah.
But if something happened, you could eat his calves.
Yeah, you do have big meaty calves.
I don't know.
But
about
who's
that.
the third?
I hate to do this, and I'm only doing it because I went off the grid with her, and she is not a survivalist. Diamond has to go.
Diamond.
Diamond.
Diamond, she's not letting you come down into the shelter.
Well, let's turn the karaoke machine on.
But by the karaoke machine, not allowed in the shelter.
I would like to say, for the record, Diamond really hurts my soul. It would be a very, very difficult decision, but I just know that if, there was the smallest inconvenience, she's going to burn the whole thing to the ground.
Damn.
Okay, back to the story. I totally see how this could perpetuate an interesting conversation, as long as the kids are smart enough to do it.
I think there's other ways to get smart conversations going than that.
Well,
And
see, by
here's
the way,
why.
a parent speaking, by the way.
Here's why. This is scary, and we know that, unfortunately, we're having these kinds of drills in school because, unfortunately, this is the world we live in.
Mm-hmm.
So to put that in front of these kids as a reality and then say, here, choose who's coming in your shelter. Like
Right.
that, to me, especially at that age, maybe in college they can figure it out in their head and it's better, but not that age. I think is nuts.
It's so Sophie's choice.
Ugh.
All right, so you had to choose from an emotional 50-year-old premenopausal woman who
That's me.
is suffering empty nest syndrome.
That's me.
Okay, well, when you put it this way.
Do we want that in our shelter? I don't know.
Maybe.
How about a pre-alcoholic 59-year-old homosexual disc jockey? Do you want me in your shelter? How about a 43-year-old man that might be a murderer?
There you go.
Nate.
This is turning out terribly, these descriptions.
How about, should we let this woman in, a 30-something-year-old menace that's prone to kidney infections?
Am I prone if I just got one?
You're prone.
Damn it.
I don't want you in my fallout shelter. How about a 40-something-year-old man child that loves to eat? Scary.
You can't have heavy eaters in a survival situation.
It has to be people that you can,
Yeah.
you're going to ration. He's not going to ration.
In our shelter, do we want a horny Tampa Bay Bucks fan that loves gadgets?
Okay, that one's kind of winning at this
Froggy?
point.
Oh, that's Froggy.
Hey, if we're all stuck in there, I don't know.
You're in, Frog.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
We've done it. We've fallen down the Amazon rabbit hole here. Hold on. Oh, okay. Here's the thing. We were just talking. I was talking to Nate yesterday about chopped salads, right? Who doesn't love a good chopped salad?
They're the best. The best of the salads is a chopped
And if
salad.
you just put your cutting board out and a knife, you can chop. But they have those Mezzaluna knives, with the handles on it. It's like a quarter moon
Oh, yeah, it
shape.
makes it easier to chop.
So we went online. I'm like, oh my God, you can get the Mezzaluna knife with the matching ball, so it fits right into the bowl. So I ordered one of those. And then I'm like, wait, I want to go make a protein shake, but every time I put peanut butter in there, it kind of gets globby and sticks to the sides.
Yeah.
And then Nate says, well, there's that powder. It's peanut butter powder with extra protein.
PB Fit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the thing has 40 million likes. And I went, okay, I'll buy that. And so while you guys were listening to a song and some commercials, we were all frantically trying to beat each other to the punch on all these items.
Yes.
Because like that Mezzaluna bowl only had 4 left. I'm like, oh my God, I got to do it before Gandhi does it.
Right.
No, really. We had to race each other to see who could get the last bowl.
I can't even find it. I'm so annoyed.
All right,
I found it.
Send the link.
I have a question. Is there really 4 left?
No.
No.
Or do they do that? Because
I need to believe. I need to believe. It's like when Scary does those commercials. For the first 15 callers, you get a free blah, blah. Really?
There's got to be more than 4.
It makes it's a call to action to make you act quicker. Because
And I did.
It creates panic.
I had to get. I'm going to order 2 so I can just give you one, Gandhi.
No. Just want this thing. Chopper and bowl.
Yeah, it's called Mason and something.
Cole and Mason.
Yeah, Cole and Mason.
Yeah.
It's an acacia wood bowl with the Mezzaluna knife where you go.
Oh, hold on. Mine says only 19 in stock. Order soon.
Well, okay, I was exaggerating for the show. Thank you, Danielle.
Oh, I see it.
Hold on,
Okay,
now,
I got it.
Is it Cole and Mason or Colin Mason? Hold on.
Not Cole and Mason.
That'd be a different shaped knife.
It's different.
This thing looks so fancy,
knife.
too.
It's not cheap, though. It's expensive.
I know, but chopped salads are good for you, and I think it's going to pay for itself.
Yep.
After I use it twice and put it in the basement.
It is funny, though. A chopped salad tastes way better than a salad where you got to put that huge piece of
Because
lettuce
the dressing
around.
gets more onto every piece.
See, I have 2 salads I love. Either the chopped salad, so you can just use your fork, and then there's the head of lettuce, like what's it called?
The wedge salad.
The wedge salad, where you're actually eating a massive chunk of lettuce. I don't want anything in between. It's got to either be 1 chunk of lettuce or 50 million chunks of lettuce. I don't know. I can't wait a week. It's a weekend of chopped salads. What's up, Gandhi?
I went to check out and my subtotal is like $1,600. Apparently, I've just been putting things in my cart willy nilly.
I know you found
good stuff.
You found that psychedelic pepper grinder. You're putting that in there.
That pepper grinder look cool.
Amazon is the evil devil, and I can't wait to sign on later. What, Scary?
Well, it is, because I was looking for an onion chopper the other day, and then when I went to go check out, it said people who bought this item also bought these. And I bought a strawberry huller, an avocado slicer, and a potato masher. And I'm like,
you don't need any of those.
Don't we call that a knife?
We call that a knife. I am the onion chopper in my house.
No,
the thing is, the strawberry huller, you just cut it with a knife. It's right there. It's a little knife.
You know what I bought the other day? You know when you go to the mall and they have like those balloons, they're in the shapes of dogs and animals.
Yes.
And they have strings and you can buy them for like $15 each at the mall or whatever. You can get a pack of like 20 something for $11 on Amazon and inflate them at home and do it yourself. And I'm thinking this would be good at like, concerts in the neighborhood. I could sell these things and get some extra money because
Danielle,
this is so cheap on Amazon and you pay in the mall so much.
If you weren't afraid of clowns, you can hire one and they can bend any balloon into a dog.
You're right, they could. This is
There's got to be a YouTube video that shows you how to do balloon art. There's got to be. You and your fright of clowns. It's keeping you from a world of balloon art sales. Oh, here we are talking about stupid crap that doesn't matter. And then, Jonathan Adler. I love Jonathan Adler, the store. It's great. They're having like a 40% off sale. I went nuts the other day. And guess what everyone's going to get eventually? Something from Jonathan Adler.
Oh, yay, thanks.
Okay, question. Who is Jonathan Adler?
He's a designer.
Okay, explain.
Housewares and furniture and, he's unbelievable.
Rugs.
we have one of his candles.
If you go to American Dream, where we shop, the posh side of the mall is all designed by him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he has a great store in Soho, not far from the old studios.
Mm-hmm.
And no, Jonathan Adler's got great stuff.
Yes.
He has these canisters, and they all have great designs, and they have names of drugs on the side, like heroin. The other day, Quaaludes. A friend of mine walked in and went, "Do you really have a jar of heroin and Quaaludes?" I said, "No, it's Jonathan Adler."
Don't we have his candle in the studio with the faces
we
on
do.
it?
We had it.
Yeah.
Someone
We
stole
did,
it. And
yeah.
remember I gave the Quaaludes jar to Sam, and then she sold it under your name on Poshmark, Danielle, for like
Oh, yeah. I
$20.
sold that for her.
I gave her
And it's
as a
crazy.
gift.
Oh.
It's at Heroin Chic Housewares. And then I have the beaded marijuana leaf pillow on my couch upstairs. And everyone looks at it like, oh, so you're a pothead. I'm like, no, I just like marijuana leaves. I think they're really pretty.
Yeah, they are. They're like Buckeye leaves.
They are. Hey, we've been talking about absolutely nothing for like 10 minutes here. Hey, has anyone here made that Marry Me chicken?
No.
No, what is that?
Send the recipe.
I see it all. Look, if you're into food porn like me on Instagram, you see these things roll by all the time. These recipes, Marry Me chicken, I see all the time. It's like chicken breast. You kind of crisp it up a little, and then there's cream and shallots involved, and roasted tomatoes or whatever, sun roasted tomatoes. It is called Marry Me chicken. They say if you make it for someone, they will want to marry you. It's so good.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find a recipe for blow me chicken. Does anyone? I don't know. Gonna find it. Or how about just massage me chicken? It's just like
Yeah, that's good.
go take my car and wash it chicken. I don't know. If you need things done around the house, like can you clean out the garage chicken? So yeah, do a search for Marry Me chicken. It's right there. And I don't know. I'm sure someone has made it. Can you call? Text me now, 55100. Tell me about your experiences with Marry Me chicken. Why use a voodoo doll, and why do a witchcraft spell on someone when you can just make them chicken?
Yeah.
All right.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
All right. Show's done. Let's get out of here. Till next time, say peace out, everybody.
Peace out, everybody.